In today's video, we'll be talking about when to expect Trailer 2 for Grand Theft Auto 6, when you'll be able to pre-order the game, and what does Rockstar mean by 2025. We'll try to narrow that down a little bit. So let's start with the big question. Now that we've gotten our first taste of Grand Theft Auto 6 with the first trailer, many fans are already anxiously awaiting the second, and this shouldn't be any surprise considering the trailer itself is already Rockstar's most viewed video of all time, and is also, on another level, broken 3 world records and counting. So needless to say, the hype for Grand Theft Auto 6 and its first trailer is real, but when will we get the next one? Especially because Rockstar actually titled the trailer Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 1. So naturally, you would think trailer number 2 has to be coming pretty soon, right? Well, the answer to that is complicated. Now, I don't want to go too far back because the Rockstar of old might not necessarily be the Rockstar of new. But what I want to look at is their last 2 games, Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. So with GTA 5, its first trailer came out on November 2nd, 2011, and we didn't see the second trailer release until over a year later, November 14th, 2012. And then with Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar's latest major title to be released, that trailer came out on October 20th, 2016, and we didn't get the second trailer until September 28th, 2017. So in both instances, we're pretty much looking at a year before we actually got a second trailer for those games. So if history is going to repeat itself, we might be looking at around close to a year before we get another Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, which I know is grim to think about, but that's what Rockstar's done for their last 2 major releases. Now, it's not all doom and gloom because Rockstar did try and fill that gap between the first and the second trailer with some more information about the game. Like, for example, Rockstar released several in-game screenshots between the periods of July 2012 and October 2012, and on October 30th, 2012, about 2 weeks before the second trailer, they announced that Grand Theft Auto 5 would be releasing in spring of 2013. And with Red Dead Redemption 2, they did something very similar. Now, it wasn't the greatest of news, as on May 22nd, 2017, they announced that the game was going to be delayed until spring 2018, but they did give us some new screenshots to look at. So if I was a betting man, I would say what's next, and just following Rockstar's typical MO, we're probably due for some new screenshots probably about 6 months from now, which would put us around June or July. Now, I'm certainly hopeful that Rockstar gives us something more sooner than that. In fact, just purely speculating, I know we have a new Grand Theft Auto Online update coming out in just a few short days. I think it would be really cool if Rockstar did some sort of cross-promotion or a treasure hunt. I'm hoping it's not too early for something like that, but I would love to see a little GTA 6 nugget featured in that online DLC. Now, what about the ability to pre-order the game? This has been a hot topic since even before the first trailer was revealed, and many fans have been wondering when Grand Theft Auto 6 will be available for pre-purchase. Because as we got to the end of the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, it only stated that it was coming in 2025. We didn't get any option to pre-order. In fact, you can't even find the game on Rockstar Games' website. And this is because unless Rockstar announces an official pre-order, they aren't going to put it up on their own website. In fact, the last ones that are there are Grand Theft Auto 5, GTA Online, and Red Dead Redemption 2. So what gives with that? Because with Red Dead Redemption 2, you were able to pre-order the game from Rockstar right after the very first trailer. And even though Rockstar has announced that the game is going to be coming out on both Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5, Microsoft and Sony do not take pre-orders on their store if a game does not have an exact release date. Now, sometimes store pages will appear, but there won't be an option to pre-order until that date is confirmed by Rockstar Games. Now, even though Rockstar Games might not open up pre-orders for possibly another couple of months or years, some retailers online and in-store definitely want to get your sale early, and they will take pre-orders even without an official opening date by Rockstar Games. Now, in my personal opinion, this seems a little bit silly to pre-order a game with no release date except for 2025. We still don't know any of the details on what the benefits might be of pre-ordering. And I guess technically it shouldn't even be called pre-ordering. I guess it's just reserving a copy way in advance. I guess that's what you can technically do here. Now, as far as when the game is going to be coming out, again, the only thing Rockstar has told us is 2025. Now, according to their parent company and publisher Take-Two Interactive, they've stated that they expect a massive growth in net bookings, which is essentially the money that they earn by the end of fiscal year 2025, which happens to be March 2025. Now, I do not expect Rockstar Games to release Grand Theft Auto 6 in March 2025. In fact, their last two games that they put out, GTA 5 releasing in September, and then, of course, Red Dead Redemption 2 releasing in October. I feel like when it's all said and done, Rockstar will probably release this game in the fall or winter time period, kind of exactly where we're at right now, right in time for the holiday season. And unfortunately, if you can read between the lines here, this also very likely means that a delay is in line. But this should not be a surprise considering that's what, again, Rockstar did for Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 5, both slightly delaying those games. But of course, they have earned that right and that track record because the titles they have put out on release day have, for the most part, been very bug-free and super polished. And just given what we've seen so far in the GTA 6 trailer, there is a ton going on in the world, so I can only imagine there is a ton of kinks to iron out, and Rockstar wants to put out a perfect product. In fact, their parent company Take-Two Interactive has even stated that Rockstar only accepts perfection, and I feel like that's exactly what we're going to get with GTA 6. The only cost of that means it might take a little bit more time than we're expecting. Even though 2025 is technically over 12 months away, I expect it to be at the later end of 2025, hopefully not slipping into 2026. And I want to wrap up with a few more questions I've seen. Number one, about the rating of the game. As things currently stand, it just says rating pending. That is going to come a little bit later on. That's actually something that Rockstar has to apply for. They don't rate the games themselves. It is 100% going to be rated M for mature. But because it's so early on in the process, it still has a rating pending. And many of you have also been asking about the logo of Grand Theft Auto 6 because it looks very different than any other title Rockstar has done. Now, I can only imagine this is the preliminary first logo, and that as Rockstar reveals more about the game, we will get an official logo that's probably going to look something more along the lines of this. I can't imagine they're going to change the Grand Theft Auto logo altogether, having the Roman numeral 6 be behind the lettering, but it is possible. I thought that was a little bit weird. Rockstar have gone about changing what logos look like even after games have been announced. In fact, they did it just recently with Red Dead Redemption 2, going from just the number 2 to the Roman numeral 2. So it wouldn't be shocking if Rockstar did make some changes, maybe based on the feedback they receive. And they've been busy ever since the announcement of the game. They've been filing trademarks left, right, and center for all things about Grand Theft Auto 6. So it looks like they're getting busy, which hopefully that means is good news for us, and it isn't as long as a gap between when we received info, both with Red Dead Redemption 2 and with Grand Theft Auto 5. So that is where things currently stand as we are a couple days out from the very first trailer. Rockstar have kept a lot of things close to the vest. We don't have a release date, no pre-orders as of yet, and it looks like it could be a couple of months to at least a year before we get any more information on GTA 6. I know that sounds hard to believe based on the fact we waited so long for that first trailer, but it's the way Rockstar do things. We just have to be patient. But like I said, that's all the information I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. I'd love to hear from you in those comments down below. When do you think we're going to be getting trailer number 2? Are you going to be pre-ordering the game? Yes or no? And when is the next time you think we get some info from Rockstar, whether it be screenshots or a release date? I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.